Microphone check. 1, 2. It says I am live. I should be live on 3 platforms right now. How are we today, everybody? Why is my screen got that outline? That's weird. I'm gonna wait and see if we have some people tune in. I don't see anybody yet. I might need to do it later in the day. We'll see. Let's see what happens. I had a lot of people tune in yesterday. Around this time, a little earlier, or a little bit later. When I was doing. Oh, hi, we got one person in. Don't know who you are. Can't see it, unfortunately. It doesn't show me who's in my chat room, unfortunately. Trying to let a few people get into the room. I had good 20 people jump in yesterday about this time when I was talking about the thing with Bamberg County and people being respectful. And see one person that jumped in, jumped out. I'll probably just I may try this stream at a different time, and I may have to find a different title for it or something. We'll see. We shall see. Hello. Still waiting on people to kind of join in. I want to try to do this for at least a large enough audience that it makes sense. Whoever's here, I can't see who you are. I know I have somebody viewing, and I can't see you until it's in like the comment, and like if you make like a comment, then I'll know who's here. But I cannot. Oh, there's 3. They're up to 3. We had about 20 people tune in yesterday around this time. I'm trying to give a chance, just a little bit of time for everybody to come in and hear what I'm talking about. We've got 3 guys in, and one of the things I do want to talk about is I would love to know who is watching right now. If you just drop a hi, in the comments, I should be able to see those. I'm kind of still testing my system out here. I have a lot of new things coming up, and I got to get used to talking to the straight to the camera instead of looking over here is where I have my second monitor set up, and it draws my eyes over here to see who's tuning in, and the camera's like right here. So I have 5 people here. I'll start talking about what's going on, and I'll probably just end up saving this video to Facebook anyway. And I'll probably do a few of these, because I need to, be proactive with what I'm doing. I have several plans coming up soon. I know you've probably seen where I'm doing like Warzone streams and whatnot, some video game streams, and that's great. Is sure I'm gonna make some money doing that. Not necessarily the stream itself. I mean, I can make money from streaming itself, but I make money actually from playing. So that's coming along. Smooth timing. But to go along with that, since I've been here in South Carolina, I came back and I've been really getting involved with sports analytics, specifically for Gamecocks football. Let's say analytics. Basically, what my role has been is, I've been calling in and chatting in different, kind of like a chat room like you see here. Oh, wow, my makeshift curtain fell. That's okay for right now. Chatting in about two or three different really three podcasts that I get in, and I mix it up in the chat rooms, and a couple of them have live call-in shows, and I call in and give my feedback and analysis on Gamecock football. I've been doing video breakdowns. Also, they're on my YouTube channel, so if you're a football fan in general and just looking for a little football fun or something to get into that's different or whatnot, go check out my YouTube channel. It's I haven't renamed my YouTube channel. It's still Lady Bree MMA, and I don't know when or if how I'm going to change the name and the branding because obviously I'm not doing MMA anymore. Um, but that may still come around. I may still have times where we're doing. Hold on one second. Let's see. Yes, mother. What do you need? Uh huh. I said, uh huh. Wow, getting scolded for showing a house because my mom's a paranoid friggin' person. Whatever. Um. Anyway, uh, you show the pawn, show the whatever. I mean, people know where we live, mom. It's all right. I love my mom. She's got a little bit of paranoid issues. She thinks if people see our house, somehow somebody's gonna come kidnap us or something. I don't know. Can't. You know, she's 60. I mean, she lives in a different time from me. Try to be respectful, of course. It's my mother. Anyway, doing Gamecocks analysis now. I have video breakdowns on my YouTube channel. I haven't rebranded the YouTube channel yet. Specifically, like it says Lady Bree MMA, but it's going to be really, I'm trying to build up my channel and, uh, in general, like I said, I'm gonna be doing the Warzone streams. I'm probably when college football comes back around on the video game platforms. I'll probably be doing that because I was big into that game and I was really good at it back in the day before they had discontinued it. So certainly I'll be into those things. But I have two other things. Like I said, I'm getting into Gamecocks analysis. I plan on next year having my own podcast, inspired by the podcast that I currently, am a guest. When I call, like I said, I'm a call-in guest, and I'm in the chat rooms for a couple of shows, 3 shows already, and it's been inspiring me to want to do more with that. And so next year, I plan on having my own podcast for Gamecocks football, and I have a name in mind already. I'm not going to give out any of my names for that stuff because I haven't trademarked it yet, and I don't want anybody to try to steal my. I'll have people out there that'll go trademark it or something just to mess with me. So I'm not going to do that. But the other thing I'm going to work on too is going to be a show about Salkehatchie Swamp, which is basically where I live now. It's going to be sort of an outdoorsy show, podcast, more streaming online, not a podcast so much. It'll be a kind of a live action kind of thing, and it's going to specifically be about ladies. Kind of country life, the country life of the ladies, and not just me. My neighbor next door, who's one of my mom's friends, and even my sister, my niece. My niece is a very avid fisher lady, and so we'll be doing stuff on that as well. And so that's just the kind of shows that I'll be doing. I'll be doing Warzone, like I said, streaming the video games, but I'll have a show for outdoor life. I'll have a show for Gamecocks football, and I will be uh, doing the gaming streams. And sorry, I get distracted. Um, what I need as far as like from my friends and stuff, as far as that goes, building the brand is gonna take me a little time. Like I have no followers on Twitch, and that's gonna be the major platform I have to use for gaming, I guess. I'm still learning some of this as I go. Um, but like right now, I use a platform and it's streaming to three places. Right now, you guys probably are seeing me on Facebook, possibly YouTube. I don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, and I have Twitch. So this platform is called Melon, and basically it brings all of those together. So no matter where you're tuning in to whatever I'm streaming at the time, you guys will be able to comment in the chat boxes, and I should be able to get it and respond to you when you say something or whatnot. And I would like to see my chat boxes really kind of having some life to them. One thing I've noticed watching other streamers or other podcasts is that besides what's going on in the show itself or whatever the host is doing, is that they also have a lot of life in the chat box. And there's a whole life of its own, depends on what the subject is. And a lot of times it also gives me cues and content to go off of, if that can make any sense. Like if you guys are asking me questions about a certain thing, it'll start a whole conversation about something else. And I want my channel to not just be gaming, football, uh, you know, like I said, outdoor life. I want my channel to be a positive place for people to come to and communicate and talk about the world issues, maybe, or whatever, is going on. And I want to be able to continue putting positive vibes into the world and trying to make change. I did that a lot as a martial arts instructor, and that's kind of past. It's something that's past me now. I don't. There's I'm always contemplating. Should I go back to doing that? It's not my. Who knows? Who knows where life's going to lead me? But for now, I know that my life is going to be more in content creation. I'm enjoying that. I'm having fun with it, and but I want my content and my channel to be so much different from just, I guess, the normal ones. There's nothing, like I say, the normal. There's nothing wrong with the normal ones, but I want when let's say I'm on playing a video game, and that's what I'm streaming at the time. Some of you guys are not into that, but come on in and get into the conversation in the chat box. Nobody's even chatting now. I have like 3 to 5 viewers at a time, and nobody's said hi or anything. And that's what I'm looking for. That's the first thing that's going to help, is just having some people in here chatting about different things and different subjects as we're doing things. If you're a Gamecocks fan, come and chat me up about the Gamecocks, in the middle of my video game stream, or sometimes it's going to be streaming about the Gamecocks. So of course you're going to want to come in and talk about that. When we get the country living show going, that still there's a chat box going on. So when I'm streaming stuff, I want to see the life in the box and people just talking about whatever, just different subjects. And I have friends that are coming from all walks of life, and I would really like to get all of them unified more and talking more. The biggest thing I could probably, besides participation and chatting and whatnot and being here and chatting, is liking videos, sharing them, getting people to help subscribe to my YouTube channel, trying to grow that, and it's hard starting out. Once you get a little traction, you get some shares, you get some stuff going, the channels tend to kind of start creating themselves a little bit more, so activity from outside of yourself is very important in growing your brand. And so I don't expect a lot from my friends or anything like that, or supporters out there. I just just that. If you can, tune in when you can. Chat with me, talk with me, chat with the people in the chat box, and share the videos. Share what you like. Share what you don't like. Just share whatever's going on that we see, and as a was a if you look at the banner on my Facebook page is when I did a podcast a couple years ago when it first came out. I had a guy had me on his show for a podcast, and in the banner it would say, what is it? What is it? Like, share, follow, I think is his little thing. He has a little sticker up in the top corner of it. Like I got the little Lady Bree thing up there. I'm going to replace that with something like that. But liking videos and sharing them is what's really going to help grow what I'm trying to do. I'm still going to do a little content just like the one yesterday because, I really want to get positive energies and talk about tough subjects out in the world. And I think this is a good platform for me to do that and try to make effective changes in the world through, I don't know, just being positive. Look at the amount of influence, I guess, that like Joe Rogan has over the population. And everything he's saying isn't always, the best stuff. I love Joe Rogan, don't get me wrong, but he's not always, rainbows and sunshine either. I would like to get to that point. I might do fight footage breakdowns and things like that down the road since I have a lot of expertise in that. And I just want to get people, involved. Like I said, my chat room is going to be very important to me. And you guys are tuning in, say hi. Chat it up. Find somebody in the room that you got something in common with, and touch on some subjects and ask me some questions. What are the opinions on such and such and such and such. I'm an open book. Most of you guys know me by now, so I'm an open book. And if there's anything I can tell you, I'm going to, right? So anyway, I'm gonna shut this stream down because I don't want this video to be too long. I'll run another one like this soon, and then I'm gonna hop back on. I've probably got some tournaments I have to jump into today. So anybody who's out there, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back here shortly. I got to get my makeshift curtain back up and get to work here. So thanks, guys.